Every comedian runs around and acts like, oh, I just had dinner with George Floyd last week before Derek Chauvin killed him. Knowing damn well they wouldn't step within 10 feet of George Floyd and would call the police if he showed up on their front door. Damn it, they're held to standards you're not. There are no standards for your conduct and behavior. You don't have to respect anybody, any platform, any event, any person. Just lose yourself in your emotions. Don't give anybody, not even yourself, as you disrespect yourself and call yourself the N-word in every song you possibly can, as you let that word fly out of your mouth in every environment that you can, we will applaud it. That is your culture. You don't respect anybody or anything, including yourself. You've adopted a name and called it a term of endearment that denigrates you. We applaud that. Good job, boy. How did we get here? How did we pivot from Rosa Parks and Jackie Robinson? People who were chosen to represent the best of us. Jackie Robinson was not the most talented baseball player at that time. He was chosen because he represented the best of us. He could handle the situation of integrating baseball in 1947. They didn't go spot Jackie Robinson high on drugs, passing out counterfeit $20 bills, and say, hey, you're going to be the hero. You're the guy. We're going to build monuments to you. They went and found the best and brightest. Not to denigrate Claudette Colvin. That was the woman before Rosa Parks. 9 months before Rosa Parks, Claudette Colvin, at 15, she refused to give up her seat on a bus in the South. She got arrested. They didn't choose her because she didn't fit the profile. She was a teenage pregnant person. And I don't care if they were right, wrong, or if you think they were right, wrong. They were strategic and said, nah, in order for this to work, we don't need a teenage mom. We need Rosa Parks. She's polished. Her character's unquestionable. We're going to use her to make this point. We used to choose people. We didn't go shopping for them at the morgue and wait on their toxicology report to find out how high. We didn't have to wait on their criminal. We didn't have to wait to see, how long is their criminal record. We used to choose our best and brightest and put them out front. Not George Floyd, not Ahmaud Arbery, not Jacob Blake. Not Rayshard Brooks. But now in this era where they have defined no respect and carrying yourself in a dignified way, no, that's the wrong approach. We need to rally around criminals. And I'm sorry if that hurts someone's feelings, but I told y'all what has been absent in this era and what is killing America is we don't want to tell uncomfortable truths. And that's why every comedian runs around and acts like, oh, I just had dinner with George Floyd last week before Derek Chauvin killed him. Knowing damn well they wouldn't step within 10 feet of George Floyd and would call the police if he showed up on their front door. Comedians used to tell them kind of truths. Ministers did too. Now, you can feel sorry for George Floyd and want the best for him, but recognize the truth about how he lived his life and that he put himself in harm's way with his actions and behavior. That's the kind of uncomfortable truths that we used to tell, used to liberate us, and used to drive us to better results and better actions and behaviors and a better culture than this culture we've built, where respect has nothing to do with anything, and carrying yourself in a respectful way has nothing to do with anything. We've taken a dump on MLK and the generation that created all this freedom that we're all enjoying. LeBron James wouldn't have had that money without Jackie Robinson and Martin Luther King and that generation and what they did and how they carried themselves. And now we think gangbangers, crip walking at halftime of a Super Bowl, they can take us and lead us where Martin Luther King and that generation took us? Cut it out.